What's up, you guys? If you're new to the channel, hit the bell, subscribe, and like. I promise you, by the end of this video, you're going to want to buy more TRX and more Bittorrent because of what I have to say. And if I do not make you want to buy more, that's fine. Remove your subscription, remove your like. But kindly do it now, because you could watch the video and forget. It happens to me sometimes. And that's just a nice way of saying thank you to me. It doesn't cost you anything. And I will deliver what I've promised. So look. My last video, the one that precedes this one, talks about how Bittorrent is a big opportunity because of its database and because it has a very niche market, or niche, as some people like to say. And this is very true. This is what makes a lot of internet companies valuable, and a lot of cryptocurrency valuable, companies valuable as well. So there's this hidden, that nobody talks about hardly ever, wealth factor that's embedded in a lot of different cryptocurrency companies. Now, the reason why I think that Tron TRX and Bittorrent BTT have this hidden value in there that's ready to explode is because, well, quite frankly, their coins are very, very cheap. Bittorrent is trading at almost next to nothing, BTT old and BTT new. People often ask me in my videos, why, which one are you talking about? BTT old, BTT new? To me, they're one and the same. And even though I'm a bull for Bittorrent and Tron, it's all a pitch, in the sense that, and pitches are okay. Hype is okay when it's behind a real product or service, which I believe Bittorrent and Tron are. But, renaming them, it doesn't really matter. I mean, the redenomination, the size of the float, and the pounding, the price pounding that was taken, I believe is because technology is going to advance and they need a big float in order to be able to do the type of peer-to-peer sharing that they're going to be doing. I don't think that it's a situation where the owners are being greedy and they did this to fleece everyone and the coin's never going to go up and the whole thing was some kind of a farce. So just making sure I don't get rear-ended by a school bus. Might make for an exciting video. But anyway, so what I'm trying to say is, I believe that when you average down, obviously, if you're in high to what you perceive as high because, you paid a lot more for the coins, well, you can always buy more when they go down. If you believe in the product or service, it's actually an opportunity for you to cost average down and then potentially make a lot more when it goes up. Now, again, this is not investment advice. These videos are just my opinion. You can just consider it entertainment. Don't take it seriously. And please, whatever you do, no matter what the coin is, don't take all your money or most of your money and put it in there. You have to be prepared to lose everything that you've put in. Not because I think you're going to lose, but that's the way you have to behave with any type of investing. Because what happens is, look, let's say you put in money that you need in 6 months. And for whatever reason, the coins are not doing what they need to do in 6 months. Could be Tron, could be Bittorrent, could be anything. Doesn't matter. You're going to be forced to sell at a time that might not be ideal, and this could cause you to lose money. Whereas if you could have held on for another month or another 3 years, you could have potentially made a small killing or life-changing money because you had the value of leveraging time. You see, investing is about leveraging time just as much as it is the actual investment itself. Because if you had bought Tesla when Tesla was $30 or $60 and you couldn't afford to hold, and you had put, I don't know, a ton of money in there, or what you consider to be a ton of money, right? Some people, 50,000 is a ton of money. Some people, not until there's 3-4 million in there would there be a ton of money. Some people, 2,000 is a ton of money. So the point I'm trying to make is, it's all about leveraging time. So look, here's the kicker to really what I'm talking about. Bittorrent's been around for a very long time. It's been around since probably, as a file sharing entity, it's been there since 2000, I believe. Or very early 2000. I mean, off the top of my head, to be frank, I don't remember the second. How many companies have been out there for that long. How many companies can you think of, even internet-wise, never mind Web 3.0, how many companies that came from the World Wide Web, almost inception, very early on anyway, early days, still exist? Even Google wasn't that early on. They were early, but anyways, Google's still there, Bing's still there, Apple was there, you know, very, very early. Microsoft. You can probably count them on one hand, the ones that have been there for a very, very long time. The odds are against most companies surviving that long, but Bittorrent has been there since the beginning. So what happens to companies that survive, that are there from the beginning? Well, they typically make a ton of money. They typically appreciate in a wild way. But Bittorrent is in a wild, wild west environment because cryptocurrency is still in diapers, right? Now, I made another video many months back, and I talked about another file sharing company called Dropbox. They trade at $28. Bittorrent trades at fractions and fractions and fractions of pennies. What do you think is going to happen when Bittorrent unlocks itself as a storage, a #1 storage company with peer-to-peer, like a Dropbox? I haven't checked their price lately, by the way. I wonder what Dropbox trades at right now. You know what? Let me see. Last I looked, it was in the 20s. Dropbox Inc. Here, $22.51. $22.51, and the time of this video, well, right now I'm not going to upload it so soon. It's not a time-sensitive video so much as it is a factual information video. So it's June 6th at 4:52 Eastern Standard Time. So imagine that file sharing is sitting there in the 20s, and imagine that most companies that have any type of good data for advertising are not trading as low as Bittorrent or Tron for that matter. So if you were to just take all that into account, those last few sentences, and ignore everything else I've said in this video, have I earned a hit the bell, subscribe, a subscription, and a like? Of course. If you understand what I've said here, it shows you it's a great deal, and you definitely, in my opinion, should buy more, right? I delivered. Hope this finds you well. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching.